What's up, y'all, man? King Carlos here, back with another video. This ain't gonna be a long video. Shouldn't be a long one. It's just a funny little one. I seen. It's just a little funny video. It should be. It ain't gonna be too long. Maybe it might be. Y'all know I let my mind just flow. I was checking out some comments on academics page, and people was talking about he was talking about women or some shit. He was giving his comments on women and how women is simping and you know what I'm saying, all that shit and stuff. And it's funny to me because and he goes off on niggas who simp and are beta males and stuff like that. I want to explain this, bro. Academics is a simp and a beta male. This is done subconsciously. Let me explain what I mean. Because he talk a lot about simps. He's a simp. Listen, DJ Academics took a girl named Angelica. I think he said from, I don't know where he moved that bitch from, Jersey or LA or something. Maybe he took her from, I don't know where he moved her from, but he moved her with him to his apartment. I think he moved her from somewhere else. I think, where you say she's from Michigan? Oh, she's from Michigan. He took a girl named Angelica from Michigan, moved her in with him. The Academics is living $1 million lifestyle. At the time, he said I think at the time, the nigga said he was making what, 100,000, 200,000 a month off YouTube. So nigga balling, right? Moved in with him. He took her all these amazing places. He bought all these expensive things. Paid for her to get her nails done he said every other day, let her drive his cars, use his car service, Uber, whatever this bitch wanted, right? He gave her pretty much everything, right? Materialistic. And she cheated on him with just some random dude, bro. Like I think she said a dude that don't even have no money. Like she paid for this nigga nails. She flew this nigga out to Miami with her. She paid for this nigga and her to go to an Airbnb. Let me like some men. Everybody doesn't need money to get women, bro. It's just the truth. Like, I'm sorry, I see a lot of guys get very angry and say, "Oh, all women want money," and I think that's just a lot of men being very bitter and taking their experiences and just broadcasting them and just making a generalization because they're mad and upset. Like, it's not the truth, bro. It's just like facts. Like right now, you like every chick don't even like some dudes. It's not even about the chick. It's just women are grew different for different men. It's a dude out there right now. He's married. He took his wife on dates, and they went to the park. He dressed real nice. He put on cologne, etc. He did whole lot of shit. Waited maybe a month before he even slept with her, let alone made her his girlfriend, probably officially, where she reciprocated the feelings back. He was, you know what I'm saying, showing to her. Then eventually got on one knee, married her, etc. That same woman, bro, she'll never tell him because she don't want him to feel like a sucker. It's some dude that she met at like Club Live. She took home and ate that nigga dick for like 30 minutes and he fucked the shot. He pounded her from the back for like 40 and she tapped out and he came all on the face and he took her home and that was it. He didn't have to do anything. All he had to do was just meet her at Live and get her a shot of vodka or get her a shot of Hennessy. Now, she's not gonna tell him that, the married dude, that the dude she married to now, that because he gonna feel like a sucker and he gonna feel like a fucking simp because all the shit he's bought, the things he's went through, the time he spent just to sleep with her, etc. And all these other men have gotten it at like a cheap price. It's almost like buying a Ferrari for $150,000, and then you go down, or it's like going to the store and buying an expensive outfit that's like Burberry or Cabana or Balenciaga, and you go to fucking you make a stop at Family Dollar and notice one of the goddamn Family Dollar employees got on the same shoes you got on. You know how hard you work for them goddamn shoes, bro? And this dude work at Family Dollar wearing them around. Well, that's how it is when women, like academics don't like. I hear academics a lot say broke and bums. Your girl left you for a bum. Like I want you guys to understand. Every man doesn't need money to get women. Only some do. Academics is one. Shit. Drake is one. Now Drake got women, but Drake is a simp. And what I mean by simp is he's the type of dude that gets played by women. Like I told you, he's the type of women prey on because they hear the sympathy, they hear the singing, they hear the like validation. All validation does for a woman, it lets her know how much you need her, not how much she needs you. Because if she needed you, women feel like they need you when you don't need them. When they feel like you a man and you understand what you're doing and you got your shit together, you roll and you strong, you feel like you got it, you got life figured out. You know what you like and shit. Like I'm a comic geek, bro. I turn so many women on that I'm an actual comic geek and I care about my shit for real. Like women care about ambition. I have more ambition than just my comics and my writing, my films that I try to write, my books, and that I read. Not even just my comics, my books. My work ethic, the way I help my mother take care of my grandfather, and my brother, and the way I have goal. I want them to do better. The things I want out of life, the plans I have for my people, the teachings I try to teach to young brothers and young sisters and older sisters that I get around when I talk, like the ambition and true drive and true wanting something out of life and knowing what you want out of life turns a woman on. When a woman thinks that she's what you want out of life, well, she knows she shit and piss and make mistakes like everybody else. She thinks you either stupid or you just don't get no pussy. And women do not value men who don't get pussy. Academics gets pussy now because he has money, but he doesn't. But he gets default pussy. Like he might. I don't even think academics gets pussy because he got money. I think more he gets used. Like women get flew out, and he might buy a bag or something before he sleep with it because that's just what he got to do, man. Some niggas just know. I only want to speak on this because I heard him talking about niggas as simps and stuff like that. But academics is like the biggest simp, the biggest beta male ever, man. Just it's the truth, man. It's the truth. He controls. He has like a lot of big fan base. So when he speaks that shit, a lot of them younger guys hear it, but the older niggas who can see him and see the way he talks and the way he's so big and bad, but as soon as like he got Angelica next to him, this bitch done cheat on him. Any nigga that can sit in the same room, that sits in the same room and gets quietly mad unless a woman sit under the same roof as you that already fucked and sucked another dick and told you to your face that she did it and told you to your face that he doesn't have the money you have, he doesn't have the things you have, and he's still good enough to fuck her. You a simp. And you looking at her in the face, you gonna stream with her for 30 minutes. However you streaming with Angelica. And then that night, you let her stay so long, this bitch tried to kill you when you kicked out. You couldn't just get her to leave your home. See, a woman really think you weak when she put her hands on you because she figures that you ain't gonna do nothing. See, a woman that does that shit, unless she just crazy. Now, you got some bitches just crazy, but with him, they know academics is that nigga to steal off on. Academics is that nigga to cheat on. Academics is that nigga to steal shit from, to use for money, to use to get a Birkin bag, etc.